You know when someone is selling from stage and at the end, the audience gets up and rushes to the back of the room to buy? That's a table rush. My name is Misha Z, and the Table Rush Talk Show is all about bringing you the tools, strategies, and tactics that you can use to grow your audience and inspire them to buy. Checklist. Blow my nose. Yes. Cleared the frog in my throat. Yes. Time check. Yes. Content. Yes. Liquid available to take a sip if your throat gets scratchy. Check. This was from yesterday's episode, my checklist episode. That's not what this episode is about. This episode is about keep doing the work, keep putting yourself out there. If you're inspired to do it and you know you've been called by the universe in your co-creation efforts has said you get to put yourself out there, keep at it, because you never know where you're going to inspire somebody and where the opportunity for next steps will come from, and what not only inspire somebody else, but where your inspiration will come from, where my inspiration will come from. I have seen this so much in sales. When I was in sales, telemarketing, sending out flyers, getting the phone to ring, trying to, build referral partnerships. This was in mortgages. In essence, I'm trying to do the same thing now online, direct response marketing. And I realize that more and more how the parallels are there. And oh my gosh, I was really good at finding my niche in the mortgage business, like that perfect customer in that avatar in internet land, the webosphere. It's this avatar, this perfect customer. Those are the terms that are bandied about. But like I was really good at dialing that in mortgages. And then I was really good at testing marketing campaigns and then tweaking them. This was with direct mail and with the rebuttal process. Oh my gosh, totally forgot. Oh, yes. So I won't edit that spot out. What I've learned from my sales career, 15 years in mortgages, tech sales before that, a good 3 years, 4 years, something, I've lost track. Before that, it was financial services for a couple of years. And then before that, I was in the rave DJ business, which is crazy, but that was out of college. And then I did other entrepreneurial endeavors before that, but where I started to have, 3 or 4 years of doing something. You put the effort out there and you get results, but oftentimes not where we think it's from. You put the effort out there, the action creates, what is it like? The energy you put out there creates results, just oftentimes where we don't know where it's going to come from. Anybody listening, I just want to encourage you to remember that. And perhaps, there's it'd be so fun to know that like Russell Brunson was listening to this episode. Russell, if you're listening to this episode, gosh, I hope you are. Remember, and I'm sure you know this, but I'm going to tell you too, because we all need a reminder. put the energy out there, you don't know where the give back, the response from the universe is going to come from. So I'm in the middle of that experience right now. I am in the middle of that experience right now. I've been diligently asking the universe, how can I be of service? What can I bring to the table? Like, how can I be of service in my entrepreneurial endeavor? How can I be of service? When I start to get frustrated, because it can get frustrating, I revert back to, all right, God, how can I be of service? Like, how can I be of service here? How would you have me be of service? Like, who would you have me work with? What would you have me do? And there's also the little line I like, how would you have me be? It's another great little thing. Like, how would you have me be in this fire, in this madness, in this growth, in this journey? And for me, how would you have me be? And God, the universe, is like, remain calm, peaceful, loving, as you aren't getting what you want when you want it. Looks like follows product ideas, offer ideas, things like that. Like, you get to be peaceful. You get to not take that frustration out on those around you, those you love, people at the grocery store, whatever, on your walks. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to level you up, Misha. This is what the universe is doing. And guess what? Perhaps you won't even be frustrated. You'll be peaceful in your frustration. And the frustration will perhaps melt away, and you will love and embrace the journey. You will have moments of it's so fun. Yeah. Which reminds me of another diversion. I'm going to save it for another episode, but this idea of, I'm working with I'm in the 2 Comma Club X, right? And then I will say ideas and I'll be challenged on those ideas. And this just hit me. I'll be challenged on those ideas. And then I'll go, oh yeah, you're right. Maybe that isn't the right idea, or that isn't who my perfect customer is, or that isn't how I want to serve. And I realize that sometimes when I'm convicted, I'm like, oh no, that is the message I want to bring. That is how I want to serve. It's like the coaches go, okay, cool, good. Just tested, just checking. And I realized that, thank you for listening to my lefts and rights here. But I realized part of what I want to do with the people that I want to work with and what I want to help people do is have fun. Like, I'm having a lot of fun, but you can have fun whether you're making a lot of money or no money, whether you're whatever part of the process you're in. It can be fun. And a coach challenged me, that's not right. Or he didn't say that's not right. What I heard him say was, in effect, he said, look, don't worry about the fun. People just want to get stuff done. And I was like, oh, you're right. But then it hit me over the last few days, and it's really, obviously I'm talking about it right here, right now, solidified. No, it is about bringing fun, about, like, I've been in get stuff done mode and had a lot of my journey being that. But hey, man, got to learn how to have fun. Even when it feels like it's not fun. Oh my gosh, I'm so all over the place. I haven't even gotten to the part of the nugget the universe gave me. Like, I've been putting out all this effort, and who can I serve, and how can I help, and what would you have me do, and trying to create offers, and keep working at it, and I can feel like I'm so behind. And I talked about that woman, Stacy, who wants to partner up on some stuff and co-create, and maybe do some summit stuff together. and how I thought that intuitionally, right? I sent out that text. I don't know what episode it was, a few episodes ago. Um, I sent out this text. Who do you know who meets this criteria, who I can interview? And it triggered a response from Stacy. And I knew it in the moment. I was like, oh yeah, this is a turning point. And I was hyper aware of it. And it is turning out to be a turning point. I'm creating an offer for her. Actually, here's my offer to you of how I can help you. That first nugget of inspiration where I was like, oh yeah, there's something here. Have your sip of water available, your liquid. I'm taking that sip. It's not necessarily what I thought it was going to be, but it's definitely momentum in a certain direction. I'm being ambiguous. I'm being vague. I'm trying to open a loop. I'm hoping that you're so interested and excited right now. You're like, oh my gosh, tell me more. What is it? What's going on? I will tell you on the next episode. But just know that, again, I'm going to reiterate, like, keep putting the work in. It's fun for me. I'm having fun. A lot of times I'm having fun. So when I say work can be fun, people. But keep putting the effort out there and the energy will come back. The response, the leads, the business, the ideas, whatever we're hoping to create will come back to us. Just perhaps happens to me all the time, not where I thought it was from. So I'll button up and end this episode with this. In the mortgage business, when I would start getting ready to put a new campaign, like a direct mail campaign out to the world, I'd do my zip code searches. I'd do my, refine it down, find the perfect homes that had certain types of loans that were not Wells Fargo loans, because I worked for Wells Fargo, or that weren't like brokered loans. There's all kinds of cool stuff you can do too. And it doesn't matter. I would start getting business from other sources inevitably. Like right in that creative process, I'm putting that energy out there to help people with loans. I'd find my niche, and I had the same process in the home loan business. How can I be of service? Whenever I'd get frustrated, I'm not making enough, things aren't going right, revert back to how can I be of service? What can I bring to the table? Universe is like, you get to do home loans and you get to be of service in this regard. And the niches would manifest, the business would manifest. I'd start put together campaigns. Referrals would start coming from somewhere else. Old customers might start showing up, things like that. Or like a new niche would pop out of nowhere. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm working on this. And the universe is like, oh, well, look over here and shine a flashlight over there. Like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I'm encourage everybody, no matter what stage you're in, keep putting the effort in. If you're inspired, like, trust, do the work that's being laid in front of you. And on the next episode, or somewhere soon, I will tell you about what's happening with Stacy. Stacy, if you're listening to this, love you. We are having fun right now. Oh my gosh, we are having so much fun, Stacy and I, co-creating with the universe. Oh, she's going to crush. She's going to crush. She's going to do so good with our little project. Anyhow, love to all. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Table Rush Talk Show. For resources to help you sell your stuff, go to belove.media/resources. That's belove.media/resources. And be sure to subscribe, comment, 5-star, and share. Thank you again for listening.